Hey, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut here in his own home, Santa Monica, California. How are you guys doing today? Top of the morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. And so today I wanted to share with you one of my sponsors, North American Urban Spice. I met Cass Ingram, Dr. Cass Ingram, the wild man himself, at the Czech conference in 2011. I met him through Paul Czech. Very interesting person, very lovely human being. I've said it many times, I really enjoy people that work with plants. There's something very unique about individuals that work with plants, work with plant medicine, work with wild herbs. There's something very special and very unique with them. I have an affinity to the people that do that. I, of course, am one of those people. And so our history with plants is extensive. Man and plants are intertwined inextricably. Our housing materials, our clothing materials, our foods, our medicines, clothing, housing, etc., even fuels have been used from plants. And so plants are extremely beneficial, and we've gotten a little far away from utilizing the real plants as medicines. I know this because I worked in the Amazon as a medicine hunter. 42% of all drugs and 25% of all cancer drugs get their impetus from rainforest plants. They standardize, isolate, and then synthesize. They sell you back synthetic, isolated drugs which become toxic. Anytime you denature something, they become toxic, and so toxic they become a lot of those drugs can become deadly. They are deadly. And so, without further ado, I wanted to introduce you to some of the products that Dr. Cass Ingram and North American Herb and Spice sent me this week. I was very grateful to receive my box from them. A lot of people, there's a lot of confusion about many things these days. Nutrition and then supplements are a big one of those, two of them. And I use supplements, the same as food. The supplements that I use are whole food, raw food, wild herbs, herbal nutrition, if you will. Very unique phytochemistry. I liken herbs to nutrition as acupuncture is to massage. Very strategic phytonutrients that allow the body to function at an optimal level, at a cellular level. So one of the new products that I got from Dr. Cass, and they're promoting this a lot, is the Hempanol. And so the Hempanol, it's not psychoactive. I've been taking it for the last couple of days. It doesn't get you high like most CBD oils, et cetera, et cetera. And again, I don't advocate marijuana or that use. Whatever floats your boat, go ahead and use it medicinally, use it recreational. Whatever floats your boat. I'm not here to tell you to do it or not to do it. I'm just not a big advocate of it. However, I have used it in the past. But this is not psychoactive. And so I'm on the website right now, and it says the Hempanol. So we have cannabinoid receptors in our cells, and they get activated through certain chemicals when you exercise. So cannabinoids, they've found, are very important for healing the body in a myriad of different ways. There's a lot of research going on with autism and seizures and Lyme's disease, et cetera, et cetera. So, and I've used traditional CBD oils, the ones that get you high, at mega doses, long-term, short-term, to experiment on my own healing. And so, and I think it has a medicinal application, absolutely. However, let's not be confused on the subject. If it gets you all doped up and you're doing it all the time, it makes you dopey. Or as one of my friends told me in high school when we were smoking dope, he's like, "Yeah, this weed makes you stupid." And I'm like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? He's like, "Well, if you smoke it all the time, does that mean you're stupid?" And that stuck with me for the 20 years or so that I smoked weed habitually. So anyhow, I digress. This is not get you high CBDs. And so the Hempanol is designed It's a whole food product. It's a raw food, wild product. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't think this is wild. It's probably cultivated. I'd have to do a little bit more research. Maybe the company will comment below. So this is one of their new products. Their big thing is these beta-caryophyllene elements. It's CO2 extracted. So again, you're working with North American Herb and Spice. You're working with any of the companies that I'm working with. Highest quality extraction, no excipients, no fillers, no binders, no garbage in your products. And he mixes them with a little bit of oregano oil as well. And so the medicinal components of the hempenol from North American Herb and Spice, the receptors are located strategically in key organ systems, including the brain, spinal cord, thyroid gland, adrenal glands, ovaries, testes, heart, spleen, intestines, and lymphatic cells. Upon activation, the receptors aid in the body in a vast number of ways, modulating inflammation, boosting immune function, enhancing circulation, stimulating digestion, and improving neurological function. So let me just throw this in there because I'm sure it's not on the website. I'm sure this is not FDA approved. And again, we're talking about nutritional. We're not talking about this curing any disease. We're talking about nutrients that are in these plant substances that at the cellular level give you a certain level of nutrition that enhances circulation, stimulates digestion, improves neurological function. So I'll finish this bottle and I'll give you a report in the end. Anyhow, thanks guys. I really like wild herbs and I like new stuff, introducing new stuff to my body, so I will enjoy that. They also sent me the Super Strength, they know I'm a certified health nut, Super Strength P73 oregano oil. So they have the highest quality oregano oil on the face of the planet. Their extraction process and the way they get it in the delivery system. They also have very fine grade olive oil. They mix it in so the body can accept it. This is extremely strong, extremely heating, extremely antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. Microbes hate this stuff. And so when I first met him through Paul Chek, he gave an extensive lecture on how this functions at the cellular level. And basically fungus hates this stuff. And so with anything that I do, especially when it's, I'm not all for killing all the bad microbes in your body because the microbes are super intelligent. The fungus, the mold, bacteria, they're intelligent. So I like to, outsmart them as much as possible, which is, throwing curveballs at them, cycling certain herbs, doing parasite cleanses, liver flushes. Sometimes I do golden seal, sometimes I do garlic, sometimes I do cayenne. I really change it up just to let the bugs inside my body know who's boss per se. And so that's the way I run my show in my body temple, and it works for me. I'm always adjusting. I'm always tweaking. I'm always adjusting my diet. I do 3 to 4 cleanses a year for the last 26 years. I juice, I intermittent fast, I do extensive fasts, etc. And I do a lot of wild herbs for unique phytonutrients and unique nutrition. This stuff is strong. In fact, most of the Czech practitioners, and when I go out and visit Andy Mills and Pete Milner on the tours out there, they all travel with this stuff. So this is world-renowned, extremely powerful, super strength oregano oil. Really good medicine, really good nutrition. Teach the microbes who is boss. So I know a couple of you guys out there said, hey man, if you're going to make these videos, these are live, and it reverses the camera angle so you can't read. So I'll take a picture for it and put it down below. And why don't you guys comment or send me some love on the love button and let me know where you guys are tuning in from, and I'll get to some questions in a minute after I go through some more of these products. The second one they sent me was the chaga. They always send me chaga. Cass always sends me chaga. He's big on chaga. Chaga is loaded with antioxidants. It's a dense source of nutrients including B vitamins, minerals, sterols, and enzymes. But most importantly, it has superoxide dismutase. Superoxide dismutase is in all the greens and the wheatgrass that I promote. It basically allows your body to take radiation from the sun and make energy out of it. It allows your cells to replicate properly. So superoxide dismutase does not allow improper mutation of the cells or mutation of the cells through heavy metal poisoning, pesticides, toxic compounds, environmental pollutants, sun damage, etc. And so superoxide dismutase, this is the highest concentrated source of SOD on the planet, comes from chaga. Apparently, people consider me as an herb expert, and I don't know every single phytochemistry aspect about this stuff, but it really intrigues me when I find out this is the penultimate when it comes to superoxide dismutase. So the chaga, loaded with antioxidants. He puts a little bit of birch bark in here, which has anti-inflammatory components. And so again, guys, just more nutrition to kind of add on to your supply of nutrition. Most people are eating bananas, oranges, apples, lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, and a handful of other things, and that's kind of it. We used to hunt and gather. We used to hunt and gather all sorts of weird things, eat bugs, just different phytonutrition that your body would activate at a higher level. So I like to eat a wide variety of a lot of different micronutrition, and chaga is excellent for that. And I know it's got other medicinal qualities and other nutritional qualities. If you know a little bit of gold that you know about chaga, drop it in the comment box and share it with the people. I know chaga's amazing. Daniel Vitalis and David Wolf are been talking about it for years. So chaga. So then they sent me some Toxi Purge. So Cass Ingram's got a lot of funny names on this stuff. He's got Oregano Resp for the respiratory system. This is the Toxi Purge. He's got whole leaf oregano oil and whole leaf juice, and he's got a lot of good detoxification herbs and products. And so go on the website, North American Herb and Spice. It's got my full stamp of approval. Try almost anything that resonates with you. Again, excellent. And so this is maximum detoxification power. It has clay in it, and as you guys well know, one of my sponsors is Redmond Clay and Real Salt. They also, you can eat that as well. It's an excellent detoxification element for your skin as well as your gut. This has the wild kelp. It also has zeolite in it. I took 4 capsules of this morning and night when I first got it, and some interesting stuff came out of my colon the next day. And so really good stuff. It's got cracked cell chlorella as well, and red bentonite clay. There's so many different bentonites, but between the zeolites and the bentonite and the chlorella, I mean, it works, and these guys, they sponsored me, so I get to try it, and I get the mega dose. And so it's good stuff. Then they sent me some, let's see, Orega Care Swirl and Swallow, some mouthwash. And I like mouthwash from companies like this because, herbal mouthwashes, they're, Dr. Schultz has one, and it's amazing. And it's not cheap. Maybe it's $32. But wild herbs are going to go in, so much bacteria is in your mouth, and so it feels good. It cleans everything out, and then you spit it out. This stuff isn't cheap, but you know what? You're worth it. I just interviewed a 60-year-old woman today. I'll post that up in the next few days. You'll be very impressed with her vitality, her skin, her consciousness, the clarity in her eyes, the clarity in her voice. There is no one thing. It's not like, hey, Troy Casey, what do you do for this, or what do you do for that, or how do you stay so fit, or how do you keep your skin so clean? I call myself a certified health nut, and I do a myriad of different habits and nutritional elements on a regular and constant basis, and that's how I stay healthy. So I highly recommend you guys get out there, try some of these new products. Represent companies, vote with your dollars on companies that have real good stuff. clean out, cleanse and detoxify, assist your organs in cleansing and detoxification, really give your body a fighting chance in this polluted world, this toxic world. Because the clearer and cleaner you are, the better decisions that you're going to make for everything. And that's how we're going to change the world, is by changing yourself. So support North American Herb and Spice, and try some of these products. They've got way more than this. I'll give a report on the hempanol towards the end of the month after I kill this bottle. And let you know how it goes. I can taste the marijuana in it, but again, I had 2 or 3 droppers full the other day, and it doesn't get you high. And so that may be good news to some people, and it may be bad news to others. But here's the thing: if you've been hearing all the hype about CBD oil and marijuana and medicinal marijuana, here's some non-psychoactive stuff you can try and see how the nutrients work out in your body. When I tried the medicinal oils, one of my friends and business partners represents it, Down to Earth Medicine. It healed my body on many different levels, and I really enjoyed cycling on and then cycling off. Again, I don't like being dopey. I don't like being dopey in public and being dopey doing business. So I like getting off of it. But very powerful healing nutritional elements in the marijuana plant for sure, if you're getting organic and you're getting clean stuff. So I think that's it. Let me see if there's any specific questions. Hempanol looks amazing. Yes, Kevin keeps going in and out. Wayne said, I made some tea from chaga. I let it sit and shake the bottle. Does it go off? You know, it's a mushroom, so you know I'm not too hip on it. They keep theirs in a powder. They've got one that you make like a coffee, and so check out their chaga. And if you go out in the woods and you source this and you know how to source, I don't recommend picking mushrooms unless you know what you're doing. You know, just see what they have to read and try some and see how it works in your body. I'm not a big chaga guy, although, again, Daniel Vitalis and David Wolf rant and rave about it. I've had a lot of chaga in my cabinet and sponsored through various companies, and my body's not attracted to it, although I do it. And these are capsules, so I think I'll take this, I'll kill this bottle, and the nutrition will do me well no matter what. He's got Siberian chaga, he's got Mediterranean. You know, this guy is a true wild medicine hunter. In fact, Cass Ingram's got some videos on healing Lyme disease. I think he contracted Lyme's, like got tick bites like 3 times hunting for these medicines, and utilizing oregano oil and some of these wild herbs, he was able to heal, to cure his Lyme's. He's got some videos out there that say cure Lyme's. I hope Cass stays safe, because they've been picking on the holistic healers on the planet, and you've heard about these suicides. So many blessings to Cass Ingram out there. And if you ever get a chance to hear him speak, remember, go on their Facebook channel and tune in with them and comment on Cass's videos and stuff like that. Really, really supreme human being. And if you can ever get the chance to speak, you will be laughing your butt off. He is an awesome and hilarious, extremely knowledgeable person. He will blow your mind. So who else do we got? So Wayne, you're getting yours from Estonia, from Indigo Herbs Online. Great. Look, there's a lot of companies out there, and most people are price savvy as opposed to quality savvy. So as long as they've got quality, as long as they've got standards that are very high, then I recommend sourcing. If you're sourcing for price alone, guarantee that there's plenty of companies out there that will take garbage off of the floor of the laboratory and put it in a capsule with some fillers and binders, and or, you know, just harvest garbage and put dust in the capsules. So buyer beware. Quality is everything. Find companies that you like, you can represent. I mean, there is no doubt about it. this oregano, you buy a bottle of this, and I don't think this stuff is cheap. I think this is anywhere from $40 to $60 for 1 ounce. But you know you are getting real medicine. You know you're getting the real deal. So let's see, we got Joey over there. I got a bunch of Czech practitioners on here. I see Lewis. Joey says, if you take adaptogen herbs but don't feel anything, what could cause that? So adaptogens are usually known as tonics, Joey, and tonics naturally modulate as opposed to stimulate. So if the hormones are up or down, or the immune system is up or down, they usually modulate and help to balance. So if you don't feel anything, so feeling, it depends on what you mean as feeling, because usually people associate feeling with something like maybe a caffeine buzz or even maybe like a relaxation buzz. The question is do you feel your green juice? Do you feel the probiotics in your raw milk yogurt? Do you feel the probiotics in your kombucha? You know, it depends on how sensitive your body is. When it comes to feeling, I go on intuition. Sometimes I feel stuff, and then other times, like the wheatgrass and spirulina that I take every day, I feel the nutrition saturate my cells. Do I really get high from it? I get some nutrition, and if I'm low on nutrition, I can feel that. If I don't necessarily feel it, but I know it's coming from a good source, like for example, I take super astaxanthin from the company I work with, and I have felt it improve my eyesight, and I know the research on it says it protects you against the sun. I'm going to take it anyways because I know there's good research on it, I know it's a good source, and I know it's good nutrition. So I'm going to test that, and lo and behold, I hold my musculature, I don't work out that much, my skin looks good, I eat really well, and I maintain my healthy lifestyle. So I maintain my healthy lifestyle, I would say a good portion of that, is coming from a supreme diet with very unique phytonutrients. So if you don't feel it, Joey, ask yourself if this is right for you, and if it is, and you want to put certain nutrients into your body, you feel that you need them, then get a good source and do it, and then rotate, try something else. You don't always feel everything. Do you feel the kale salad you eat? Do you feel the bone broth you eat? I do, especially if I'm hungry or if I need some medicine. If I'm feeling low and I eat some chicken soup, I feel great. Or if I have some orange juice, I feel great. So it really depends on how the body's sensitive. And if I'm using stuff and I'm not feeling it and I'm spending a lot of money on it, I'll cycle off of it, unless I'm feeling called to go back on it. So again, guys, it's all about cognition, consciousness. It's about consciousness. It's about being cognizant and really taking own personal inventory. So Lewis is in from Milton Keys, Florida. Awesome, Catherine. And so I hope you guys are doing good. And so Texas, in fact, does not have your back. Okay. No love, Troy, from D. Grant Clark. All right, whatever that means, brother. Assalamu alaikum to you. So okay, guys. I mean, I think I answered enough. I don't want to ramble too much. If this helped you, please share it. If you want to leave a comment in the box, I'll do some more videos. I got some really good videos coming up. Interviewed this 60-year-old woman today, and so that's all, guys. Much love and respect, and it's a wild world out there, and we're going through a good part of the roller coaster, through the end of this year. And I think I'm going to get into some mental and emotional stuff, some deep soul dredging that I've been going through. Really share with you guys on a little bit more of a deep and vulnerable level, because I think a lot of people are going through that right now, and I think that will add value to life. So stay tuned for some good live videos coming up this week. Much love and respect to you guys. I'm going to go out to Muscle Beach and get my workout on, whatever that looks like. Probably just a little bit of moving my jaw and social hour in the sun. Maybe I'll go for a swim. Maybe I'll do a pull-up or a stretch or something like that. But nothing too strenuous today. I'm not really feeling the energy. Maybe one day I'll get back to doing some deadlifts or something like that. But in the meantime, I'm being conscious about my posture, and I'm moving my body every day, and I'm doing a lot of bicycle and a lot of walking and picking up my kids, and that's how I stay fit at the moment. So much love and respect to everyone out in cyberspace. See ya.